Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Janelle. I post makeup videos twice a week on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. As you can see, the makeup is on. Base is fantastic. I really like my base today. I went in with a new foundation and let me just say from the start, I absolutely love it. I love the eyeshadow look. I love the way how it turned out in the end. I had to end up using two palettes, but you will see that in the actual video. The lip combo is so cute and I really like it, guys. So, you know, as we always say, if you want to see how I created this look, which that's why you clicked on the actual video. All right, so just continue watching. For today's video, I want something very fun, something very flirty. So I've pulled my Juvia's Place Blush Rose eyeshadow palette. I'm going to be working with these. I'm feeling a little bit pinky. Also, I picked up the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. It's not a new foundation. It has been around for a while, but everyone raves about this foundation. It's supposed to be a matte foundation. And if you've been around here for a little while, you know I love a matte foundation. It's also supposed to be full coverage, giving you 16-hour wear, and it's supposed to be like transfer resistant. So we like that. So we'll be testing that out together today. I picked it up in the shade Marquises. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I'm just going to pull my hair back and, you know, get started on the look. For primer, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Mattifying Primer. It's a matte finish, as the name suggests. It preps the skin for foundation, for makeup, and it also is smoothing. Alright, so this is the packaging that the foundation comes in. As I said, I picked it up in the shade Marquises. Alright, and that is what the shade looks like. Alright, I'm just going to blend that out with a Real Techniques sponge. Alright, so she is giving me full coverage. I like the match of the shade Marquises. Looks like a pretty good match for me. Blend it out nicely. And I can already feel it drying down on the skin. So as it says, it should be transfer resistant. You know, but we have to do the rest of our makeup. I'm going to set it and see how I like it. For concealer, I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Butterscotch. Alright, and those are the areas that I like to highlight on my face. While that concealer dries down a bit, I'm going to do some contouring. For contour, I'm going in with the Merit. This is their Perfecting Complexion Stick. I'm using it in the shade Umber. Alright, and I'm going to go in and blend the concealer out. Now to set my concealer, I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder in Translucent Honey. And I like to bake under my eyes, so I'm just going to leave some extra powder underneath there. And I'll come back and dust it off a little bit later. I'm going to set my face with the Black Opal Ultra Matte Foundation Powder in the shade 450 Medium Dark. Right, and that foundation feels matte, but it's a very comfortable matte. It doesn't feel like if it's sucking the life out of my skin, and I like that. It has dried down so nicely, but I always have to set because I have, oily skin, and I'll look like an oil slick at the end of the day if I don't set my foundation down. But if you have, maybe dry skin, I don't even think you would have to set that foundation. It dries down that nicely. I'm going to do a little bit of bronzing with the Juvia's Place bronzer, the dark kit. I just absolutely love bronzer. And I'm mixing the two shades together. I'm just going in with my powder brush, to soften that transition between the bronzer and my forehead where I would have concealed and highlighted. We want it to be blended and nice. Also going to go in with the lighter shade from the bronzer and just do some sculpting, some contouring on my nose. I'm going to set where I highlighted down the bridge of my nose with a little bit of translucent powder. For brows today, I'm going in with the Revlon Brow Fantasy in the color, this is Brunette. Brows are done and I prime my lids with the same Too Faced concealer, set it down with a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm still baking, so excuse the excess powder. We'll dust that off a little bit. So I have the Blush Rose palette from Juvia's Place, and I'm going to start with this pink shade and use that as a transition shade. That color is so pretty. There's a dark brown in the palette, this shade right there, and I'm going to use that a little lower down in the crease, just to give the crease a little depth and definition. I'm also pulling it on the outer edge of the eye. For my lid, I'm going to go in with this it's a nice light pink shimmer shade. I wish this palette had a mirror. I have to keep putting it down, grabbing a mirror. Ugh. There is a gold shimmer shade in the palette, this one right there in the middle. I'm just going in with it on another flat shader brush and just dragging it through the crease area so that we have the transition from the gold to the pink. I'm just going back in with the dark brown on the outer edge just to clean up. I'm also going to work some of that dark brown under my lower lash line. Alright, so that's better. I wasn't too happy with that pink shade from the Juvia's Place palette, so I just dipped into my OPV Spotlight palette, went in with this purple shimmer called Show on the lid. Do you like? Alright, so I'm just going to pop a pair of lashes on. What lashes am I going to use today? I'm going to go in with a pair of Ardell. These are the Ardell 152 eyelashes. These ones. So I'll pop these on, come back, you know, do my blush and do a nice lip to go with the eyes. Alright guys, so lashes are on and I'm just going to press that bake in. For blush, I'm going to go in with the MAC Sheer Tone Blush in the shade Pinch Me. A nice, soft, subtle blush. I'm just going to quickly set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I'm going to start by lining my lips with the LA Girl lip liner in the shade Cola. It's a dark brown pencil. For lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Revlon matte lipstick. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Matte Lipsticks in the shade 013 Hot Chocolate. And just to give that lip a little bit of pinkness to go with the eye, I'm going in with the Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream in the shade Bubble Binge. Perfect. Alright guys, so look is complete. We have the very cute eyeshadow look. As I said, I went in with the purple shade from the OPV palette because for some reason that Juvia's Place, the pink shadow in the Blush Rose palette seemed a little bit dry and it really wasn't showing up. So I just needed something to reinforce the lid. Okay, good. Alright, so don't mind that we used 2 palettes for the eye look today. I think the base looks so good. That NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation, I like it so far. I can already tell that this is going to be long wearing. It feels so good on the skin. It feels lovely. It is matte. It is full coverage. And you know, when I set it with my powder, that's just going to reinforce it even more. But I'll wear it throughout the day, and in my next video I will update you on how it actually, you know, holds up. All right, so that's it guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with me for yet another video. Hope you like the look, and as I always say, be fabulous, be fantastic, and you know, enjoy yourself whatever you are doing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.